exercise 7.2 is depending on the section formula. First, let us understand what is this section formula. Consider AB is a line segment. Okay, and coordinates of A are x1, y1, coordinates of B are x2, y2. And this AB line segment gets divided because of the point P. And the coordinates of P are x, y. But P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. So when this happens, we need to find out the coordinates of point P. So to get the coordinates of point P, x, y, we have the formula. That formula is like this: m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n, and m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. And this is only called as the section formula, right? That means to get the coordinates of point P, the formula is known as the section formula. Okay, now here suppose this m and n, they are in the ratio as 1 is to 1. So this m will become 1, this is also 1, so 1 plus 1 will become 2, correct? So to get the coordinates of that point P, x, y, I get the formula as x2 plus x1. The meaning is what? x1 plus x2 by 2, and here y1 plus y2 by 2. When this happens, we are calling point P as the midpoint. So we get the formula for midpoint, right? This is the midpoint formula and this is the section formula. These formulas, and already we have learnt distance formula in the 7.1. So all these formula we are going to use in this exercise. See here. First question. Find the coordinates of point which divides the join of minus 1, 7 and 4, minus 3 in the ratio 2 is to 3. Whenever they give us the question, first you draw the figure. Look at the line segment AB and point P is there, and point P divides this line segment in the ratio 2 is to 3. Now I need to get the coordinates of point P. So here for point P, look at this one. First I will write down the formula: m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n, and here m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. Sometime in place of m and n, you can use m1 and m2, okay, according to your own convenience. Now here I should know what is x1 and what is x2. This is our x1, this is our y1, this is our x2, and this one is y2. Okay, I'll just substitute the values here. M means 2, so here 2 and the bracket plus 3 and the bracket here divided by 2 plus 3. Here also 2 and the bracket plus 3 and the bracket divided by 2 plus 3. Now I will substitute the value of x2. x2 is what? 4. Now x1 is what? Minus 1. Now y2 is minus 3 and y1 is 7. See? Now it's easy to do the calculation. So here 4 2s are 8 minus 3 divided by 5, and here 3 minus 3 into 2, that is minus 6 plus 21 divided by 5. So we get the answer as 5 by 5 and here 15 by 5. Easily we can cancel it now. 5 and 5 got cancelled. 1 is remaining. 5 1s are and 5 3s are. Right? So coordinates of point P are 1, 3. Correct? Come to the next question now. Question number 2. Find the coordinates of the point of trisection of the line segment joining 4, minus 1 and minus 2, minus 3. Now trisection they are saying, that means a line segment gets divided into 3 equal parts. Okay. Now see here, AB is a line segment. Because of point P and Q, this line segment gets divided into 3 equal parts. Okay. Suppose I want to find out the coordinates of point P. So P divides AB in which ratio? This is one part and these are the two parts. Okay, so the ratio is 1 is to 2. So I have to use which formula? Section formula. Correct. So here coordinates of point P, I write down coordinates of point P. That means x comma y. For that the formula is what? Here m x2 n x1 divided by m plus n, and here m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. Correct? Now here only I'll substitute the values. Our m and n, m is 1 and n is 2, that you remember. See here, m is 1, 1 and this bracket plus 2 and this bracket, divide by 1 plus 2. Here 1 this bracket, 2 this bracket, divide by 1 plus 2. Now here x2 is what? Minus 2. x1 is 4. y2 is minus 3 and y1 is minus 1. Okay. See here. Here minus 1 and minus 2 is minus 2 plus 4 2s are 8 divided by 3. This is minus 3 and minus 2 divided by 3. So which comes as 6 by 3 and here minus 5 by 3. 6 by 3 so easily we can cancel. 3 1s are and 3 2s are. So here 2 comma minus 5 by 3. Correct? I got the coordinates of point P. Now see, I need to get coordinates of point Q. See here already what they said. This is the line segment. Right? This is point A, this is point B, this one is P and this one is Q. Now I got the coordinates of point P, which are 2 comma minus 5 by 3. And the ratio is, see here, 1 is to 1 is to 1. Now if you observe here, this point Q is the midpoint of PB because the ratio is 1 is to 1. And I know the coordinates of B also. What are they? Minus 2 comma minus 3. I will get the coordinates of point Q by using the midpoint formula. So here I will use the midpoint formula. I'll write down coordinates of point Q. Once again I'll write down x comma y. But according to what? Midpoint formula. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. y1 plus y2 divided by 2. I'll substitute the value here. x1 is 2 and this x2 is minus 2 divided by 2, and here y1 is minus 5 by 3 and y2 is minus 3 divided by 2. Now see here, 2 minus 2 is 0, 0 by 2 will become 0 only, and here minus 5, I will do the LCM here, minus 5 minus 9 divided by 3, and this 2 is also at the denominator, so 2 will come here. Now you see what happens. This 0 as it is. This is minus 14 divided by 3 into 2. 2 1s are and 2 7s are. So here 0 comma minus 7 by 3. So these are the coordinates of point Q by using the midpoint formula. Now we got the coordinates of P as well as point Q. Correct?